here to talk about the real reason this stuff is going on. You know what I'm saying? The real reason these news headlines are really doing what they're doing. You feel me? Things are happening underneath, well, not really underneath, above your heads, above all of our heads. Everything is happening that we're not seeing. I just made a post about XRP and about the situation that's happening across the water. I want to be clear that I am very, very sensitive, and I'm very look, it's just not cool what's happening over there. Peace, fam. How you doing? It's just not cool what's happening over there, right? At the same time, we still have to realize that the whole world is a stage. The whole world is a stage. The people over there in Russia are always painted as the bad guys. Why are they always painted as the bad guys when we already know that this country is full of shit and that the news be lying? Why are they painted as the bad guys? Why is Ukraine painted as the good guys when we already know that Biden and Obama actually did some deals with Ukraine? Things that make you go, interesting. This is more than just a play on land, right? If you paid attention to the financial markets when it happened, you would see that gold, oil, silver, soybeans, wheat, and some other commodities or goods went up a shit ton in price and then dropped like a bitch, right? But when they went up to a specific point in the Fibonacci retracement where it was almost like it was planned. Because for all of those things that happen at the same time like that doesn't happen unless it's planned. Crypto went down, and then in the same day, it went the fuck back up. If you look at the Dow Jones didn't move. And the Dow Jones is still where it's at. It's still in the same range of prices. So it makes you wonder, what is this really about? And if you've been paying attention to cryptocurrency and the XRP versus the SEC, you would know that the SEC is getting their ass whooped. They're getting their ass handed to them right now. It's really bad. But on the flip side, they weren't trying to win in the first place because they put out a case that they knew that they couldn't win because Ripple did everything correctly. Ripple did everything correctly. So there's no reason for them to have filed a lawsuit unless the lawsuit was the reason. Unless the lawsuit was the weapon, right? Peace, fans. Thank you guys for joining. Unless the lawsuit was the weapon. And because that lawsuit happened, well, I'm happy that people listen, and I just speak, I just relay messages that I hear, right? And I appreciate that. The weapon was a lawsuit. They've been going through this lawsuit for a year and some change, if I'm not mistaken. I wasn't there in the beginning. I came in later because I didn't even realize that this shit was going on. And when I found out, I was like, oh, this is happening right now. And what's Joe Biden is saying that he wants to sanction Russia by taking them off of the SWIFT system. If you've been paying attention to anything about the XRP and the SEC case, then you know that the SWIFT system is the entire financial everything. Like it's how payments are transacted from country to country, or from bank to bank, or from financial institution to financial institution. But it takes fucking forever. It takes like days for $1 million to go from Russia to the United States. It's it's really inefficient, right? And if you sanction them from SWIFT, what else can they do? What other avenue can they go down? Where else can they get money? Because if you sanction them from SWIFT, which I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't think that they would do that because of where that they can go to get transactions done, right? But if they were to do that, where would they go? What system is fast enough to transact billions of dollars in seconds? There is no other company, there is no other asset on the planet that can do that besides XRP. Nothing else can do that shit. Nothing else can transact $1 million from one currency through the ledger to another currency in seconds. Nobody else can do that shit. And so I don't think that Russia is going to really be sanctioned from SWIFT. Well, let me rephrase that. The whole world is a stage. So they may actually do it in order to usher in the new financial system. But if it wasn't that, right, let's say that the whole world wasn't a stage, they wouldn't do that because that's just dumb. That's just dumb to do. But we know the whole world is a stage. So they probably will try to do something along those lines, right? But it may not happen for some time. I don't think it's going to happen immediately. I think during tourist season, May, around May is when we're going to see the physical effects of what's happening, right? May is probably when physical change is going to happen, right? But every season is when it's going to like speed the fuck up. Like it's just going to just take off, right? It's just going to take the fuck off. I know that I usually talk about astrology and about health and things like that, but I really want to get across that there is a financial, there is a war going on right now, but there was already a war going on. Now the news is saying there's a war, but there was already a fucking war going on, right? I've been saying that for a minute. A lot of people have been saying that for a minute. But the XRP asset is very crucial to the next financial system that's coming in. When I say the next, I don't mean that this shit is going to happen like years from now. This shit's probably going to happen this year. Because in August of 2022, there's only one person on this chat, so only this one person going to get it. But in August of 2022, ISO 20022 kicks into play, when every single financial institution in the world has to join it. And there's only a handful of cryptocurrencies that are in it. And one of them is XRP. So is XLM, so is IOTA, so is Algos, and so is XDC, right? And so we had to be aware of that. But I just wanted to get on here real fast and talk about that real fast, because I do a lot of research, but I know a lot of people don't really do as much research as I do. I just do research because I like to learn things, and that's my moon and Sag. So I just like to do that shit. And so make really wise decisions with your finances coming up soon. If you're going to get into cryptocurrency, get a ledger or a decent wallet, like a hardware wallet. If you're going to get into stocks, which I don't advise, by the way, but I'm not a financial advisor, so what the fuck ever. if you're going to get into if you're going to get into stocks, pay attention to the markets. If you're going to get into cryptocurrency, pay attention to the markets. If you're going to get into anything that's involving money, pay attention. Because shit's going down. Like, and that's really it though. Crazy. But yeah, man. With that being said, that's really all I had to say. Pay attention to the financial system right now because shit's going down. I'm gonna post this because I need people to see this shit. That being said, I love you guys, appreciate you guys. What's up, KB? If you want a reading, let me know because I know that you be into that type of stuff. So let me know. With that being said, I love you guys, appreciate you guys. Peace.